So what does it mean to have a master plan? As a product leader, I sit in the middle of a lot of different moving parts. I have my customers who I'm responsible for delivering my product to. So they're really a primary motivation for me. I need to make sure that I understand their needs, their pain points, and that the product that I'm delivering addresses those needs and pain points in a way that provides recognizable, tangible value for those customers. I also have my stakeholders, which are usually my financiers or the people who are providing the budget and the oversight for the product that I'm creating. So I have to make sure I'm within the budget and within the timeline expectations that they have. Another moving part, I have to keep my eye on all of the different interactions with other groups and teams so that we're not either duplicating efforts or working in conflict. Then I have my core team, which is my designer, my developers, my business analyst, and my project manager. So these are the people who are my eyes, arms, legs, and ears. I receive what my customers and what my stakeholders want, and then I turn to my team and translate to them, hey, here's what these people are looking for. Here's why we're trying to solve this. And I do this in a way that's beyond just feeding them requirements, but really recruiting them into, here is how we're trying to change the world for these people and as a result for ourselves. As the product manager or product leader, it's really more for me to create this overall vision, what my stakeholders are looking for, but also gets my team excited to work on this project and also brings in the results that my customers are looking for so that my team recognizes, oh, I'm actually creating value for real people out there who need what it is we're producing. And that's a constant and ongoing recruitment because with the team, their focus is really on the doing. So sometimes they get a little bit separated from the big picture or can't really see the customer as well. So I constantly have to be thinking of ways of how to keep the vision and the strategy at the forefront, even while they're working on the details of delivery. I also have partners that I work with. These may be other teams or other groups of stakeholders that have some vested interest, or either I have to rely on them to deliver some part of the value that I've promised to my customers and my stakeholders. Then there's also just the market. I have to keep an eye and an ear and some sort of pulse on, well, what are the competitors doing? So I can be aware of the overall landscape that my product will actually live in. How is the world moving? What are people generally expecting in the now? How are systems evolving to be more user-friendly or to have a certain look and feel? If I'm completely oblivious to that, I may be creating something that satisfies that specific need that my customer has, but that is going to be obsolete faster. That is really the role of the product leader, is to sit in the middle of all these things and keep them all interconnected where they need to be, have the information flowing at all the right times to meet all those needs. So that's sort of why I love it. I kind of like the complexity that comes with it, but I also recognize in order to not be overwhelmed by that complexity and the difference in personalities and people and needs and timing and all of that, I have to have a sort of master plan that I'm aware of, that I can follow, that gives me a sense of confidence, security, and also relays that confidence and security to everybody else. People want to feel comfortable more than they actually want to know the details of what's going on. None of these groups want to know all the details of every single part of the project because they're focused on their specific viewpoint or value that they're going to extract from it. But for me, I have to understand all of the moving parts to a certain degree of detail that I can respond at any given time to any of these needs, or if anything changes, I can adjust. So why have a master plan? It's to keep my own sanity and to keep all the plates spinning, but really to instill that sense of calm, confidence, and security that we know what we're doing now, but we also know where we're going and how we're going to get there.